fellow subscribers, movie lovers, cat lovers, dog lovers, horror movie lovers, shit lovers, all types of lovers, any lovers that you can think of. And welcome to the top 10 CML movies. Man, this has been an awesome year for independent films, and it's also been an awesome year as well for movies that came out in the theaters. And I'm just here to basically celebrate these movies, to give honor to all these movies, even like honorary movies, like all types of movies, because horror has been out everything, and that's what we watch. You know, that's what keeps us scared and keeps us motivated and keep us watching these things, because we just always seeing something different, or sometimes we can end up seeing the same thing. So further ado, happy Halloween, bitches! Let's do this shit! In my number 10 spot, we got The Dead Room. Now, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was really creepy, but the movie is about this skeptic, this tech guy, and this medium that goes into this house to investigate this horror situation. And next thing you know, they got exactly what the hell they was looking for. This spirit in this house was massively huge. It was very active, very evil. And then next thing you know, when you thinking one situation was happening, the movie went far. It got way more sinister than it was when you first went into the movie, because you was like, wait a minute, but I thought this was happening this way, and it turned out to happen that way. So I really enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was awesome. I thought it was beautifully written and shot too. The movie was directed by Jason Stutter and also written by Kevin Stevens and Jason Stutter. I thought this movie was really good. Check this movie out, The Dead Room, and that's why I earned a spot. In my number 9 spot, we got The Vial. This movie was off the chain. This movie did things that I did not expect this movie to do, but the movie is about this guy, this leader of this cult, played by Thomas Jane, and he believed that us as humans, we have the same abilities as God. You know, we have the abilities to be a god, and to prove his methods, he would kill people in front of everyone and then bring them back to life. But when he bring them back to life, they're not their selves, and there's a lot of evil spiritual shit that's involved in all of this stuff. So what's crazy is Jessica Alba's dad, you know, was a cop, so he ended up killing himself because he was investigating Thomas Jane. So Jessica Alba goes after this guy, and she barked up the wrong damn tree because she did not know what she was getting herself into. This man is off the chain. There's not a dull moment in this movie. This movie was spooky. It was suspenseful. The tension was high. I really enjoyed it. The movie was directed by Phil Jonu, and also written by Robert Ben Garrett. Robert Ben Garrett, they did an amazing job on this movie. I really enjoy it. It's starring Thomas Jane, Jessica Alba. You can check it out right now on Amazon. You can rent it and you can buy it, and that's why it ended up in my number 9. The 8th spot, we got Bastard. This movie was really good. It was really creepy. It was like one of the best slasher films I've seen of this year. This movie got a lot of shocking moments inside of it. Moments that I did not expect. Like the moment when the guy was out on the beach with his girlfriend. And he went to lay down on the beach because I guess, you know, him and his girlfriend about to do some nasty stuff on the beach. And next thing you know, she like tell him to put the ball strap in his mouth because, you know, she trying to dominatrix his ass. And then she pulls out the hugest purple dildo I ever seen in the history of my life. And she's about to strap it up and plug the man. And before you knew it, the killer interrupted that and ended up killing the boyfriend and ripping his damn spinal cord out his back. I did not want to spoil this movie. The movie is involved around 5 strangers, which is 2 of the newlyweds are serial killers. The other 2 is runaways, and then you got a suicidal cop that's off the chain. Man, y'all gotta check this movie out, Bastard. It's starring Tanya Kaye. She's one of them. Wonderful actress. I really enjoy every movie that she play in, and she's definitely a show still in this movie. Also, Rebecca Kay, she was awesome too, and Ella Greer. I gotta give Ella Greer props because even though she was a hard ass in this movie, but at the same time, you just saw a little heart in her, and I really like that. You can check this movie out right now on Amazon. You can rent it, and you can also buy it on Amazon. The movie was directed by Paul Robinson and Patrick Robert Young, and also written by Patrick Robert Young. Good job, Patrick. And that's why I earned a spot at number 8. spot, we got Summer Camp. I thought this movie was really good. The tension was high. The energy was definitely high. And it's definitely a crowd pleaser. But the movie starts off with these 4 counselors getting set up for this camp situation, because the kids, when they show up, they have a good time, because it's like when you're a kid, you go to camp with stuff like that. So the night before the kids even got there, man, these guys, these girls, they've been going through it. I mean, it started from just touching the champagne bottle, and they end up touching this like really sticky stuff. And the guy got the nerve to even like rub it across his nose, which I could not believe that he did that. And before you know it, he raged out, tried to kill his friend. The girls, when they got in the car, they started the car. This white stuff came out and it hit the one girl. She breathed it in, and while she's driving, she's beating her head on the steering wheel like beep, 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 and like just wild the hell out and was trying to kill a girl. I love this movie. I thought it was awesome. The movie was directed by Alberto Marini and also written by Alberto Marini and Danielle Scahill. Movie was really good. I really enjoyed it. That's why it earned the number 7 spot. You can definitely check this movie out on Amazon. You can I thought this movie was really good, and I love the twists and turns that this movie have. But the movie is about these pranksters, and they real good at what they do. They have a show, and what they do is they bring people in, make them think that they're about to get a job or something, or play on that aspect of making these people think that they actually just got a job. And then what they do is they rig the whole area, so they know how to make an area look very paranormal, and they're really good at it. Well, they end up pushing it a little bit too far with this one guy, because this one guy flipped the hell out, started killing everybody on set. And then what made it even more crazy, that the movie does this real like serious turn, and then you see these people come in called the Masked Freaks, and their camcorders is weaponized, which is, I've never seen nothing like that, and no horror, I've never seen nothing like that. And their cameras was especially modified with weapons, and they was going around killing people live on feed. Y'all gotta check this movie out, and that's why I earned the spot and my number 6 spot. I love this movie. The movie was directed by Colin Cairns and Cameron Cairns. They did a really good job on this movie. Check this movie out, pick it up. Beautiful Prison. I thought this movie was really good. I thought it was well written, well directed. I really enjoyed this movie. It scared the living shit out of me. And it also just had moments where the story in this movie was also brilliant as well. Because I love a horror movie that knows how to scare the crap out you, but also give you a good story. The movie was directed by Joe Valle and also written by Eric Mancella and Joe Valle. The movie is about this guy, Ben. He wakes up from this coma because he had an accident. He was suffering from brain damage, and he inhabited this supernatural ability. But with having this supernatural ability, it also unlocked a lot of other things. This man was able to see demons. This man was like, I really felt sorry for Ben, because to be a person such as that guy and have to deal with not only that you have abilities to move things with your mind and will things the way you wanted to will, but then you got demons and stuff that's bothering you as well. So, and then more so of his own demons that's messing with him. If I had a creepy part, the most creepiest, scary, disturbing part about this movie to me is when he was in the house with this older lady. She kept asking him, what time is it? Is it 11 something yet? And he was like, he kept just looking at her like, why is you asking me about the time? And before you know it, the woman just walked into like this room, and the room got massively dark, and she jumped on his ass. It scared the living shit out of me. Check this movie out, Beautiful Prison. You can see it on Amazon. You can rent it or you can buy it. Definitely support this movie. Joe Valle did a good job with this movie. I really appreciate that, man. Keep doing the good job that you're doing. And now, The Remains. I thought this movie was really scary. I remember trying to go see Suicide Squad, and then I ended up seeing this movie because this movie just dragged my attention, just had my attention a little more. And what I also love about the movie, it got this insidious feel to it, but it's also its own movie. But the movie is about this family that moves into this vacant home. They move inside this home, this Victorian house, and turns out that the house has a dark secret. Because in the beginning of this movie, it was this woman that was trying to help this family find their daughter because they believed that their daughter got kidnapped. But the guy that was there, the father, he was a skeptic, so he did not believe that. So he ended up breaking the circle, which has caused a really bad rift in the house. So the family moves there. You know, the dad trying to get his family away from the city. You know, he just lost his wife. So the dad is like all fucked up. So he's just trying to, you know, start life all fresh. And he moved his family into this house. And right away, by day, by night, all types of scary shit starts coming out, and things definitely go bump in the night. Check this movie out, The Remains. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really scary. It was written and directed by Thomas Della Bella. Definitely don't forget to support this movie, and let's get it. Before I awake, this movie is definitely had to end up in this number 3 spot because this movie was spooky and shit. It reminded me of that song, Before I Awake. I see the Kinka Man and he's scaring me and I can't see. I'm wide awake. I'm thinking I'm about to lose my damn soul. This movie was really good from beginning to the end. It was spooky as hell. The movie is about this family that was looking, you know, because they lost a son, and they end up adopting this young man. And this young man, turns out that this young man has a special ability. I mean, extremely special ability. It could be a beautiful thing, and it also could be a damn nightmare. Because when the boy falls asleep, everything that he dreams about at that time comes out in reality. So when he's dreaming about flowers and all those beautiful things, you see that, like, let's say if you woke in the house, you will see what he's dreaming about. But then when the Kinka Man come for your ass, this is a whole different level. When the Kinka Man come for you, it is serious, because the Kinka Man is this evil spirit that haunts this little boy. And it does like little really twisted things. And the mom in this movie makes me want to beat her ass and drag her on up the street of a dirt rock road, because she was just ridiculous in this movie. And also, the father, Thomas Jane, played by Thomas Jane. I really enjoyed him in every movie this man plays in. He just plays his role. I love him, but this movie is off the hook. Y'all gotta check this movie out. The movie was directed by Mike Flanagan. Written by Mike Flanagan and Jeff Howard. This movie was really good, and that's why I earned a spot at number 2 spot, we got The Unspoken. This movie was really creepy. The beginning really blew my mind. I mean, the movie starts off extremely disturbing. Then throughout the movie's about this family. They moves inside this house. You see this woman and her son is really special. You can definitely tell something is a little special about him, because he really don't talk much, and it's rare that he trusts anybody. So we have this young lady that comes in, which is she played on. I remember her from a lot of cool ass movies, like what was the first one? Silent Hill. I remember her from Silent Hill. Case 39. Like, she kills it. She was even also one of the zombie girls that was in The Cabin in the Woods. She was like the main zombie one that was still alive, that was walking around with a knife. Yes, that was her. This movie was, like I said, it was really good. I like what they did with this movie. It was really creepy. It was scary. I like how the effects is in this movie. I like how bloody it can become. There's some really cool moments in this movie, and like I said, the movie is definitely scary. I really enjoyed this. I didn't understand why the hell this movie, when I did the review for it, got 3 dislikes. When you could definitely tell whoever watched this movie did not get it. It went over their head, and by the time you get this movie, the movie had one of the most best endings that paid montage to a classic from back in the day, and I'm not going to tell you what that is. You got to check it out for yourself. The movie was directed by Sheldon Wilson and also written by Sheldon Wilson. Sheldon did a good job with this movie. He did a good job writing it. It scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of my wife, and that's why I earned a spot. And my number 2, you can check it out right now on Amazon. You can rent and you can buy this movie. And now, here's our honorable mentions. number one spot, we got Fear Inc. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie had a bit of everything. This movie was funny. It was scary. It was hilarious. It was shocking. The ending was definitely mind-blowing. That the ending really shocked me beyond belief. But the movie is about this guy Joe. You know, he's a adrenaline junkie. You know, he likes to be scared, but he's not scared of anything because he always can predict things because he watched so many horror movies. Well, he ended up going to this haunted house with his girlfriend, and he just predicted everything. He predicted everything that was there, everything that was happening, until this guy approached him about Fear Inc. and gave him the card. So when he calls Fear Inc., after he calls Fear Inc., that's when everything's going. Everything just goes upside down. At first he's a little freaked out. First Joe's a little freaked out. But then before you know it, he started catching on. So he's like, oh, this is Fear Inc. So come on, guys, let's play along with it. But it wasn't nothing to play along with. Because it was not a game. This guy had me laughing. He was hilarious. This whole entire movie was hilarious. The movie was directed by Vincent Mescal and written by Luke Burnett. Man, Luke, you did a good job. Oh my God. And Vincent did a good job as well. This movie was really good. And as far as how everybody dies, what makes this movie real better is that everyone dies according to their favorite horror movie. So I'm telling you, you're gonna definitely understand. You're gonna catch on to some of these deaths and quotes in this movie. This movie is like for fans, for sure, for fans, for true fans of horror. And I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, you can watch it on Amazon. You can rent it on Amazon, and you can also buy it on Amazon. It's out now. Check this movie out. I really enjoy it, and that's why I earned a spot in my number one top 10. Guys, listen, I really had a good time with y'all. I had a good time talking about these movies, showing y'all my top 10. I love these movies. I love doing this. I love doing YouTube. I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all for sticking there with me through the good, through the bad, through the struggles, through the hard times. Get the candy. You know it. All those good stuff. And guys, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening to me and putting up with me, because I tell you, sometimes I can have issues. Some days I don't. But to make a long story short, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what's your favorite movie overall. What's your favorite movie of this year? And leave comments below. I want to hear your opinion. What's your opinion on your favorite movie? Because you already got all my favorite movies, and I'm curious to know about y'all's. And to all my movie lovers, I love you.
Happy Halloween.